Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Saquon Barkley. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to throw. Aller. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Waller's going to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Allen looking. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And to give him a couple yards on this first down completion, Brock, as he steps out after that.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
A couple of yards on the catch, leaves him second and 8. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. And a great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that run quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
And that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
First and goal.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Now try again with Barkley. And this is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Saquon Barkley scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Patriots, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and will be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open, just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how Goofy's a move for the green. Saying we on the
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 33 yards. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Headed out right. May can't escape. He's brought down. That's T.J. Watt. And his hot stretch continues after he had 3 last game to win Player of the Week. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. After the sack, May. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd time on this opening series. Alex Highsmith. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be brought down to put an end to kind of an empty highlight. A lot of yards, but still well short of the line to gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Caden Nugent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Aller back to throw. Out quickly to Wilson. And he's able to get him pretty close to that marker. Call that a gain of about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and short. Oh, he was happy to take a backseat in favor of getting a win last week, Brock. But we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
Aller now on 3rd down. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. You know, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's made in the air. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the 1st, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Aller throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Barkley trying this up the gut. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. This is Allen. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have the 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 46. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Toss play to Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Aller to the air. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
First down, a run with Barkley. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. Snap to Aller. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May looking to throw. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boswell to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They bump their lead up to 14.
17. Patriots 3. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Shoots away from one. Short pickup to their own 31. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Throwing is May. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. With a gun, here's Allard. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
As defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Allard. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Setting up to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. A throw right side, caught by Bernard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler first down.
They'll go play action with Allard. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Rolling on seconds. Here's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
16 yards. First down, Steelers.
Aller is set, 1st and 10. And he's up to 9 of 15 passing after that last completion. They are throwing it again. It's a screen to Barkley. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Timeout comes in here. Still just a couple of seconds left in this half.
58-yard attempt.
Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit compared to a touchback. He's out just shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now go to Henderson on the dump off. He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
14 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's May. Chased out to his right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
And we're not doing it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock. But right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Allen looking. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out to... He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pass complete to Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Patriots 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Now May on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Made a throw it. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. May throwing for it. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the red zone on first. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Day 3 pick gets his first career sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Running left. This is Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Brock, you tell me about this all the time. A tight end's top responsibility changes by the down. And on that one, it was all about blocking, getting his guys some space to get vertical.
Really got to be some of the most versatile players on the team. I was spoiled in my life, in my football life, to watch really the Colts and their 12 personnel so good in the run game, just like that one.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. They go to Barkley again. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Saquon Barkley. That's his third on the ground this week. Went after for Boswell. He's up and good. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Steelers 34, Patriots 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll take it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. To throw, here's May. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the targets. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get his second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me there's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Made the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Aller throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pistol snap to Aller. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's May to the air. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. But we all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's goal, keep it as lengthy an attempt as they can.
That's right, and that will help, Kate. Like
Yeah.
that 1st down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, kind of knock him backwards, kind of create a tackle for loss, and may even take him out of field goal range. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. May looking to throw. That's Dobbs on the outside. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
So 1st down from the 41. Back to throw. Aller bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pass complete to Roman Wilson.
They have taken everything that worked for them in Week 1, Brock, amplified it, and it feels like added to it. And if they can keep doing that, it's going to be a long time before they drop their 1st game of the season.
We hear this from coaches all the time. Your tape is your resume. Your game film's your resume. And this resume through 2 weeks, phenomenal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 2nd down, May. Some heavy contact here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, New England.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
May off the
line.
play fake. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the lines.
Complete to Travion Henderson. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. May. And he can't hang on as he gets hit trying to make that catch. Drop's going to force 4th down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up.
Major news surrounding one of the premier head coaches in the NFL. He and his club parting ways in a move that's sending shockwaves across the NFL.